Minecraft Speedrunning Ranked, a competitive mod pack where you face off against a random opponent on an identical Minecraft world, racing to see who can be the first to kill the Ender Dragon. But what if instead, I got a beacon? So to get a beacon, you need a nether star, which you get from Wither, which you summon with 3 Wither skeleton skulls, which you get from Wither skeletons, a lot of them. Now in a normal world, you might do this by going around killing Wither skeletons while rekrap plays on your second monitor, and you're just having a good time. You can take your time, you'll get the Wither skeleton skulls eventually. However, in Ranked, you are set on a timer. Your opponent is racing to kill the Ender Dragon, and when they do, your hopes of getting a beacon will be gone. There is also the very real possibility that if you are ahead, they will forfeit, which is just as bad. Now let's get into one of the craziest games I have ever had. I start the game with a simple good luck have fun. If people think you're a good person, they're less likely to F up. Kottels, my opponent, starts to type, but then they retract their message. This tells me that Kottels is a master of deception, and I should be careful. It's a weird spawn, and I can't see anything around me, so I decide to journey up a mountain, where I finally spot the temple. After raiding the temple and stealing all the loot, I tower out, then I collect the wood and the tools that I'm going to need to complete this challenge. Now the first problem arises. I need food, and after a minute searching for gravel, I find it hidden in the pond. Now with my flint and steel equipped, I can begin my hunt. But GMC, why do you need so much food? Well, the answer is, when you spend so much time killing Wither skeletons, your health runs out fast. Just like my health did when I got to killing the sheep. So it's worth getting that extra food to prevent you dying. Now that should be the last of the food. I use this lava lake to build a portal to enter the nether. I use an advanced technique called E-ray, using this E number to find out which direction the bastion is in. A less experienced player might have missed this one. Now Treasure Bastion is exactly what I need for this challenge. I nearly mess up by misplacing that block, but luckily it's okay. The goal of this bastion is to get as many piglins in one place as possible to sync up the trades. I break these 2 blocks up here to hold the piglins pathing, then break another one up here to do the same. I block off the stairs and throw a couple gold to distract the piglins, before connecting the second rampart. I then place and break a gold block to aggravate the piglins. And there's lava. Now, normally, you'd be getting your piglins forced into that hole and be trading with them there. However, since there's lava in the way, I decide I have to take the time to block off the lava and wait for it to drain. Then, I throw my gold into the hole to start the piglins trading. I go around and collect all the gold blocks in the bastion. Then I throw the gold into the hole to trade the piglins. I collect all the items, then I head to the top of the bastion to search for the nether fortress. After spotting it, I throw a pearl, then I lower my resistance, creating a pearl hang that I can use later. Then, I head to the bottom of the treasure bastion. This is why treasure is the best bastion for the beacon, as you need the extra 9 gold blocks to power the beacon. After getting the 9 gold blocks, I then up my render distance to reload the pearl hang from earlier. I then immediately bring my render distance back down to 5, to make it more likely for mobs to spawn close to me. I spot my first 4 Wither skeletons and move to kill them. I may have entered the fortress first, but I don't have long before my opponent catches up, so I need to utilize this advantage to kill as many Wither skeletons as possible, and also kill some blazes for good measure. Well, no heads off these first few. Well, I mean, can't be that long, right? As Kottels gets their first rod, I find my first skull. This is gonna be difficult. After killing a couple more blazes and Wither skeletons, I decide it's time to make a pit stop and craft a respawn anchor and fill it with 2 charges. But I mean, what's the actual chance that I'm gonna die? Yep. My heart dropped too. Luckily, I left some blocks here, and I just had the respawn anchor as well, so I should be able to get back pretty fast. I mean, I have a sword as well, it should be fine. So now I'm down to my last life. This is my chance. Have no fear. I run through the blazes, remember to turn on my render distance, which I should have done a bit ago. Punch the baby hole room, navigate a way down to find all my items intact. So let this be a message. If you get knocked down, you build right back up. And if you get knocked down again, you build back up again. And if you get knocked down for a third time, then you build back up. So no surprise, as soon as I got back to my hidey hole, I barred it off and filled my respawn anchor full. It is not worth the risk. I decide to use this time to have a break from killing the wither skeletons, and I head to the overworld. Now, there's a couple things we need from the overworld. First off, we need some cobblestone, because I am running out of axes at an alarming rate, and I need to kill quite a few more wither skeletons. I also need to pick up some food, as my previously enormous supply is running thin. This cow escaped into water, and then so did this chicken. Luckily, the fool dared to step back onto land, and I smite him. I decide to take this time to also find out where the stronghold is. You pretty much have to throw 2 eyes, take some measurements, and then throw them in a calculator. And from that, you can roughly estimate how far the stronghold is. Now, mine are not the most precise, so I get about an 80% chance on a location 1,500 blocks away, which is pretty far, but not that bad. I finish off my crafting here, then I decide to hunger reset to save as much food as I can. Now, it's back to killing wither skeletons. Well, at least that's what I thought. But then the worst thing possible to see happens. Kottels entered the end. Suddenly, the glimpse of hope I had started to fall. I only had 1 skull, and I needed 2 more and to kill the wilder and then craft a beacon. I was so far away. Was this it? Another run, lost to the void? It's only then I remember the wise words of Kim Kitsuragi.
The night is always darkest before the dawn.
The second skull. Victory is within reach. I only need 1 more skull. The third skull. I've finally done it. After so many attempts, I've finally got 3 skulls. I can't let it end here, right? This can't be it. I can't have died right as I get the 3rd skull. No, I refuse to let it happen. The Minecraft gods have blessed me, and now it's up to me to show that I can finish the job and bonk these wither skeletons off the fortress. But I still can't find my pickaxe. I realize it must have fallen down, and now I'm just left to pray, hoping that it hasn't fallen into one of the random fires or a pit of lava. Luckily, I managed to find it behind this TNT. Now starts the journey upwards. To kill the wither, I have to reach the roof of the nether. My hands at this point were actually shaking, and my heart was beating like crazy, because I knew I might have just thrown the entire run with that death. This is the closest I had been to killing the wither, and I now know that Kottels has been in the end for over 3 minutes. I don't have a lot of time, and I need to go faster. I summoned the wither against the nether roof so that it can't move, and it will also take damage from suffocation. This is going to keep me safe and help me to kill the wither faster. The wither falls, and I go and collect the nether star. I'm not sure if I have enough time though. At this point, my heart was racing so fast, because I knew that any moment the defeat screen could appear in front of my eyes. I still needed to go to the overworld and smelt the glass in the furnace before I could craft the beacon. The skeleton follows me from the portal, and my 3rd axe breaks while fighting it. But it's okay, just focus on the beacon. I mine the sands. I then waste even more time getting cobblestone when I already have cobblestone in my inventory from earlier. But it's okay. Everything's okay. We just need to smelt the sand. Just smelt the sand, get the glass, craft the beacon. was stunned. I didn't know what to say. I knew from the pre-game lobby that Kottels was a master of mind games. I couldn't speak. Not yet. I was too close. I just needed a couple more seconds and I would be done. I phantom grabbed the sand. I then mess up the crafting of the beacon. Then I misplace the beacon! Oh my goodness. But there it is. The beacon has been finished. And I will end this run a happy man. After getting the beacon, I realized something. This hasn't just been a journey I've been playing alone. I realized the greatest ally we can have is the one who pushes us further. And for that, I have to thank Kottels. I may have accomplished a great feat here, pioneering the way for the beacon split. Kottels is the real hero of this story. They stayed firm, did not FF, despite the fact that this game lasted an hour. Wait, what? I got the beacon in 36 minutes. How was the game time an hour? Ah, I see. We are our own worst enemies. Sometimes we fall. Sometimes we miss the stronghold and have to build back up. Sometimes we spend 11 minutes navigating our way to the wall room. But as you can see, it's all worth it. I was able to use the beacon to speed around and dodge these dragon breaths. Using the beacon, I can run in while it's perching to go for the one side. And sometimes, it's okay to fail a 7-bed one cycle. And sometimes it's okay to miss 50 arrows on crystals. And sometimes it's okay to have your 4th axe of the run break and have to use a diamond pickaxe to kill the dragon. Because this video was never about the game. It was never about the time. There is only one thing that is important. The beacon split! Kim Kitsuragi has a beacon in his photo. He is a beacon of hope. Beacon of Hope? That is the name of the song that played while I killed the wither skeletons. This video only served one purpose, using subconscious techniques. It is an advertisement for the new meta-defining beacon split. Look, you even get this cool badge as a side quest. It's pretty cool, not a lot of people have it. Shatter your personal best today with the beacon split.